Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. What's Scotchy doing here still? Get out of here, Scotch. You have a filter on you? You do. There we go. She had that P3 blue. Scotchy Zuichi. Scotchy does do a little ahoy hoy. Ahoy hoy. You pull up to the weapon shop. What weapon are you picking? I'm thinking like nunchucks. I'm thinking like brass knuckles. I'm thinking like a metal bat. I'm thinking like a katana. I'm thinking like Gaku nunchucks. Yeah. Wouldn't that have been raw? It would have been nowhere near as raw as On the Hunt, but. What's up, everybody? Where items? It's a stupid weapon? Come on. Come on. What a hater. Come on. What are we looking for? Allies? What if I got pissed? What if I went on a rant? Is it titanium that we're looking for or metal memory? It's one of these. Is it the memory alloy? Oh, nunchuck rat! 20 total titanium? What the heck? What are they on about? Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Will, Snack, Anew, Rinslet, Buddy Bro, Pixel? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I forget who... That's from some Dragon Quest. I think it's Dragon Quest Heroes. And on the wheel, hater falls under violator and resentful. Ah. What the heck? I got attention. Yum, yum, yum. Difficulty to hard and equipping item drop words to my weapon. We can do that. We want to start with that. I don't have many topics this week. What are we going to gab about? You guys got topics? Who brought some topics? We should get a little hat. This would be for no one. This wouldn't... You wouldn't see this. But we should get a little hat and put little pieces of paper in it and pull it out every week. And on the piece of paper is a topic to talk about. What's your topic for this week? Actually, there might be a topic. Go back to the forest and grab that weapon. I guess we could do that first. Let's do that. There is one topic I could talk about, but I don't have much to say about it. I don't have much to say that hasn't been said, or that I haven't voiced. Oops. Anyway, how's everybody's week? It's already Friday again. Snack, what number is it? What number Friday is it? It's gotta be, what? 17? 18? 20. Oof. Right up my alley, the IR analytics. What's that? Is it like the investor stuff? I don't even know that dropped. I don't... What am I reading? The Financial Times? What if I dropped that knowledge on you? What if I told you I read the Financial Times? What if I told you I was really into the stock market? Would you believe that? I do invest my money. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do it. Where? It's the lady, right?
How about a free reading? Come on, it's the least I can do.
19th, I see.
Sure, might as well.
I was supposed to do something with my money today and I forgot to. I forget every day. Do you know that the market closes? You can't just remember in the middle of the night to move your assets around. You got to do it 9 to 5, baby. And I never remember. What the heck is this? Iron pipe? That is so raw, and we are rocking this. That's gonna be the Mizuki Classic. That's from the opening. Can we leap this, or do we have to do this again? This song is cool. I really have loved the soundtrack in this game. I think it lived up to the hype. It's a little sparse. But not like in a bad way. Quality over quantity, you know? We haven't rocked one-handed for a while. Forgot to put in vacation time. Oh no, I have to put in my personal day for the Wednesday after SZA's Ace Attorney finale. That thing that I do. Which is probably next week, yeah? Or... No. No. I haven't caught anything live in a while. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Guys, I'm going to the Sox game on Tuesday. Looking forward to that. I was taking a nap this evening because I just kind of dozed off. And I woke up to a phone call. And I was like, what the heck is this? And I let the voicemail go because that's what I always do. I never answer the phone unless I know who it is. I don't answer phone calls if I don't know who it is. I mean, what if it's what if they're trying to steal from me, you know? And I play the voicemail, and it was some, like, agent being like, hey, man, like, what are you doing at the Sox game? How can I help make your experience better? And I'm like, they do this? like a travel agent. Do I have your number? I might. I mean, I think I do. Would I answer if it was you? If it was in the middle of the night, no. But I mean, that's more of a K-Man thing. Need to know, but not because of that. Okay. I'm not thinking about doing that. I wouldn't answer if I was busy, maybe. Now that you've shared this info, I might not answer.
What was that?
I cannot say, but I doubt it was a mere daydream if all of us experienced it as one.
I think I've seen that before.
I'd rather deal with a prank voicemail than a prank live mail. Because all I have to do for the former is listen. And you won't get any reaction out of me. This is... Nobody tell him. I'm only kidding. There was nothing, sis. And we know you never listen. Me? Do I have a listening problem? I'm open to feedback. Once I finish my secret dish. She was plotting. No, not the book. He's taking notes. And Bork Kira is who I'm going to miss most of all. Out of this motley crew of Zabrag, Emil, Kaine, Weiss, Yona, even the twins, Bork Kira is who I'm going to miss the most. Not really, but like, he's been good to us. Unsung hero. Member of the gang. Most games give you a horse. This game gives you a Bork Kira. Gives you a big boar with an Akira slide. Yeah, it's a creative use. Alright, let's start farming. You ready to go farming? Gideon quest? Ugh. I love finding a character to hate sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta hate on a character. Earth! What's your favorite Shengang Wu? Repetition. Speaking of repetition, I'm gonna be playing Sonic Adventure soon for an archipelago, and I'm gonna try to get our old speedrun like OST into it for old times. I think it could be fun. You weren't there for those streams. I didn't save the VODs for whatever reason. I think I wanted to have something that was like a blip in time. I think I wanted to have that experience, and I was like, yeah, I won't save these. It was not a good idea. Those streams were awesome. But that's fine. It's lost to time. There are some clips. Trust the Bug is out there. Those were fun. Alright, what were we going to do? We were going to switch it to hard. And then put item stuff on my weapon. Where language game? Is it under game? On the main menu. Oh, I believe that. What the hell is all this? Text log? Oh, this is disgusting. Let's put that on. Oh, this is cool. I like that. If you wanted to get cinematic with it. Auto sprint. You can turn that off? Yeah, for the Vati walk. Vati should do content for this. We talked about... Oh, we didn't talk about Vati. We talked about a lot of like Elden Ring during this playthrough, I think. I like this better. Oh yeah, baby. What? This is way better. Vati the AA lore? How would Vati do the Vati walk in... Vati walking down the one street? Alright, Alright, quit out. Vati walking in Ace Attorney, and it's just him going to the move option and like cycling through locations. Long ago, there was a giant named Jim E. Jones. I gotta watch more of his stuff. I know he put out I haven't watched a lot of his Elden Ring DLC stuff. And I know there's a ton in there. I also miss Elden Ring. That game was fun. Did I tell you guys that I matched with a girl over Bloodborne? And we started talking about Bloodborne, and I was like, yeah, it's my second favorite of these. And she was like, oh, what's your first? And I was like, Elden Ring. And then she ghosted me. Pretty funny. Gideon Steiner, that's of course.
What to do, what to do.
What to do?
Welcome, welcome.
This guy's plotting. He's plotting nefarious schemes.
Hey there. How are things?
Great. Things are great. Couldn't be better. Shades just took over the second floor of the junk heap is all.
You don't seem too concerned.
Doesn't matter. No one cares. Folks don't go in that far anyway. Just makes it hard to gather materials for my new weapons.
The Shade Army, raw.
If you can't work on weapons, that affects me. I'm gonna go clear.
Zabrag does it. Let's be honest.
Good luck. You ain't getting very far.
Why not?
Shades tore up all the elevator machinery on the first floor.
Ugh.
Ripped it up! If you want to use it, you gotta switch out the parts.
Can you make those parts?
I could if I had 5 broken batteries and 5 broken motors.
Oh, what are you, an RPG character?
Alright. I'll get the stuff and you make the parts. Deal?
Do I have the parts?
I've got the materials.
Hell yes.
Killed some robots, did you? Killed them good? Ripped them apart? Well, let me get to work on this. Here, just put this in the elevator at the far end of the first floor. Good
Might
luck
need
in
another
there.
book.
Don't get dead.
It's not too late to catch up on the lore pixel. Lelouch of the Junk Heap? This isn't a lore book. This is your book. What does it mean? Why is Gideon in my book? No! My cough just wouldn't quit today. That's in 4 days. This book. That book is getting full. I'm going heavy. Let's what do I have equipped? How do I see what I have equipped? Actually, Iron Pipe. We're going Iron Pipe. First weapon here? Oh, nuts. Oh, right, we're on hard. Is this item drop? Ah, man. I want to use my Mizuki pipe. We'll try it for 2 seconds. Which one is the item? Is it you? Oh, item drop rate. Plus 30. Boom. Pahulith Mazarkin. What a wonderful phrase. Iron Pipe. Look how raw this is. So we want to take the Ellie. Trojan X. Because I've been watching Code Geass, and by that I mean I've watched 3 episodes. I haven't watched any episodes for a few days. That's been fun. It's been pretty fun so far. Guess what? He's a king! I wish I had some friends. No! No! Again, I had no clue at all what it was about. Other than that it had something to do with mechas. So I'm along for the ride. You know, to be honest, I don't think we struggled much at all with this game. I think we would have been fine on hard. Would have been possibly more fun on the combat front. But maybe it would have been too hard, I don't know. Hard is unfun? Okay. I guess that's true. It wouldn't really change anything mechanically. I just wish the combat had a little more sauce, you know? This reminds me of Mario Galaxy. Have I said that before? I got your sauce right here. Guys, how we doing? Alright guys, topics. Star Fox. There's a Star Fox Direct this week, and for the first time in forever, I feel Sis got first dibs. But I still want to talk about it because I like it. I like Star Fox to some degree. I mean, I'm by no means like the biggest Star Fox guy, but I do like it, and I was interested to watch this and be like, ah! I definitely like made a Sis 16 noise when they announced the Direct. Was it on Tuesday? Oh yeah, it would have been Wednesday, I guess. I've been tuning in Wednesday because it's Hollow Knight. So I didn't even think of that. Star Fox. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god, help us. Mr. Bright, get up. We'll be fine. Put up the put up. What in the world? Put it up. Jeez. Emil, what were you doing? Emil? Anyway, Star Fox. There was a Star Fox Direct. Kinda skipped the line, I guess. I like Slippy. Yeah, I bet he does. The Direct was announced like 15 minutes before it happened by Miyamoto himself. Being like, hey guys, Miyamoto here. And so it was kind of just like, what the heck is this gonna be? I definitely expected them to talk about the movie, which they did. And I was expecting, like, I don't know, a new game. And I guess it's a quote-unquote new game. It's Star Fox 64 again. To which I personally rolled my eyes at. Not because, you know, I don't like the game. I might even find myself playing this if it, like, reviews well or is, like, a good take on it. But something about the handling of that series is just so eye-rolling to me. I don't know. Mario Galaxy movie direct post-movie launch. Well, thankfully I showed up a few seconds late, and I didn't have to watch any of the chat about the movie. I thought they were announcing a show for a moment when I tuned in. But I think it was just scenes from the movie. So does hard raise a drop rate, or does it raise, like, rare drop rate? Are we full up on this or something? So why am I not picking them up? I have 99 of those. I guess, I mean, like, everything drops in here. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god. Yeah, I believe that. That's pretty funny. I would cut that part out if it were me. I feel like that's kind of common sense. Where am I? I always get disoriented in here. Bee-ba-boo-ba. La la la. Yee-ha-hoo-ha. They made all the reactors rust. Yeah, nobody... That's pretty funny. I don't know how to feel about the, like, 15-minute announcement. It felt very, like... I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, you're right, actually. For no real reason, I don't have any genuine reason to be like, that was stupid, but I don't know. Just, like, upload a video. Like, what's this, like, live stream in 15 minutes? Like, enough of that. Get over yourself. It's a remake of Star Fox 64. Stop making people drop what they're doing for you. I will say, I mean, I thought it looked pretty good. I know there is a lot of... there's like civil war about the character designs. I've never seen such a, like... I mean, not never, but I've never really seen, like, this level of, like... two sides to the argument. I always feel like when something like this comes out, the like negative reactions to a redesign are like overwhelming, or people like love it. But I'm seeing like equal amounts of like, no, this is good versus like, oh no, these suck. I fall on the side of when I saw the designs initially, I was like, this is rough. I was not vibing. But as the presentation went on, I was like, I kind of like this take on the guys. The thing about the Star Fox guys is that they get redesigned every game anyway. So it's not like there's like one... Oh god. So it's like, I don't know, it's just flavor of the week, sort of. I thought it was like an interesting departure from the usual. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch now. But like, you know, I had my fun. It's definitely not Sonic movie bad, no. Less detailed the more you like it. That's fair. I mean, my favorite Fox is probably 64. Followed by, like, Melee. After that, I'm like, I don't vibe with, like, most of these. I think he looked really good in the Mario movie. I liked that design a lot. I'm not big of, like, the GameCube era Fox designs. So where are we going? We're taking this left? Let's turn back. Okay. The only one that I still have not gelled with is Cat. I saw Cat and I was like, no, no, no. Because here's the thing, I don't even think she looks like a cat. I think she just looks like a creature. But the wolf guys look raw. Even Andrew. Regrettably. But I hope he sucks still. He will. Ah, nuts. I think the Fox guys look pretty good. I still am kind of like not super gelling with like the legs. But I don't. How often are you gonna see that? You know. But it is Star Fox 64 again. I don't get it. I feel like they have no faith in that series to like be anything else, and it's because they've screwed up the past couple. Is the thing, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of potential in the Star Fox series that is just untapped and unexplored. I think it has a pretty interesting. I mean, it's literally it's space. Like you can do so much with that. But there's like fun like lore in Star Fox that like I don't know. They're afraid to do anything else with it. So that's a little bummer. I was hoping for like a new Star Fox experience. 2 just like that? Hell yeah. It has bit them, but I like whose fault is that? I wonder. Like I don't know. Like Zero was bad because partially because it was just a worse take on the 64 story, and then also sucked to play. It was like a worse version of 64, and also sucked to play. Yeah, you have to do something like that. It looks like the doors lock. I don't know, other departures, like Adventures was just a total, you know, gameplay departure and all. A game that I would still like. There's a part of me that still wants to play it someday, but probably not. If they put it on the service, maybe. Yeah. But, like, it became so associated with the brand. I always confuse Command and Assault. Assault is the one I played, I think. I thought that one was pretty good. I don't know anything about Command, except... Is Command the one we were showing the, all the endings from? Was that the one we were talking about? That game is funny. Yeah, I think Assault is like fine. I played the multiplayer mode in that a lot with my brother. I don't love the designs in that one. But like that's one that like did something different. That was like a continuation of the story. Anyway, all in all, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I'm already very weary of remakes. I don't mind remakes at their core. I do mind them when it feels like we're already in the middle of a drought of stuff. When I think a series could just be like making a new game, that's when I'm kind of like, oh, come on, dog. What, is there a closer one? I don't know. It's too bloated lately, is the problem. Yoink. But yeah, no, I might still play it. Or maybe I should just play Star Fox 64 again, I don't know. That's the other thing, like, does it need to be remade? What's the point? Oh yeah. I've fallen off Magic Blast in this like post-game excursion. That's what I don't know why they struggle with Star Fox specifically. But so be it. Here's my other thing with them, like, remaking 64. Like, this is the first, this would be the first, like, ground-up remake of it. Like, they did Star Fox, is it called 64 3D, or is it just called Star Fox 3D? They did that, but that was literally just, like, you know, a remake. Like, a remaster, I guess. But this one, you know, they're gonna have new cutscene, new voice cast, and all that. Oh god, get out of there! That was the, have you seen the... Have you seen the Steve Harvey with the plasma grenade on his leg? That's what that was. This one, you know, this is like ground up, new everything. And something about Star Fox 64 is like, that like everybody knows, like even the people who haven't played it. It's just some of the like iconic quips from that game. And I'm like something I'm waiting for is to see what they do. Like, are they gonna have the new Peppy say, do a barrel roll, or are they gonna like stay away from that? So as to not even like swing and miss. Like, you know what I mean? Are they even going to try to touch some of those iconic lines? I know they've already changed some of the ones from... Half of that stuff they say in Corneria is, like, committed to the memory of millions. But it seems like they changed up the script a bit, which I think is probably the right play. I think if they have, for example, if they have, you know, if they have like new Falco say like something's wrong with the G diffuser, I'm just gonna be like, dude, like you didn't say it right. So I'd rather, I think that we already saw that line like changed up, and I'm like, yeah. Where is the exit? Am I heading to Depths or B2? This place will never make sense. On the floor where you start the section. Okay. But that's en route over here. A little earlier? Where's that? Heading out and coming back in. Oh. I see. Yeah. The big tree kept on waiting and waiting. On. Get on land, get on land, get on land, dude, get on land. Ah, nuts. You guys do anything cool this week? I worked all week. It was another busy week. It's been busy lately. I moved my desk, like I said. It feels like I'm adjusting to something new. But Wednesday was also super busy. And Thursday I called out because I wasn't feeling too good that morning. I think I overdid it this week. Like, didn't get enough sleep. Whoops. Oh god! Oh, that was a nice save. And it was raining. I looked out my window and it was raining on Thursday morning. And I wasn't feeling too good. And I had a sore throat. And I was like, I think it was allergies. But I was just kind of like, yep. Nope. Whee. That's rough. I'm sorry. We are, I think, getting out of kind of like the bad spot we were in, adjusting with, you know, big changes. I think we're kind of over that bump for like the time being. I was a little bummed because yesterday there was like a company lunch that you could like sign up for, and I had signed up for it, and I was gonna, you know, go to it and mingle and socialize with people I don't usually get to see or even know. And I thought that could have been nice. I don't know. Might as well get to know some people from your organization. And I called out, so I didn't get to go to that. We don't have enough, right? We don't, or what's his deal?
Could you bash up a bunch of...
Yeah, shut up,
What can I help you
Gideon.
with?
Can I strengthen up my spear? Make this go even faster? I can. Do I need any of this? For quests? Oh, that's the Phoenix Sword, whoops. Oh, never mind. I can buff up my iron pipe.
Come.
Shut up. This is the worst Yuri roll I've ever heard. I hate Gideon. On the spear? Oh yeah. Dang it, I'm gonna forget to take that off. Don't let me forget. Yuri is in Code Geass, but he seems fine in that. Only heard him a little bit so far, but I like his mech. I thought it looked really cool. What was it again? What was our wonderful phrase? It was like Pahulath. It was not Pahulath. Kabulath? Alulath? What was our wonderful phrase? We had attack power 30. Oh. Oh right, this is the... It was Mazarkin. Pahulath Mazarkin. That's right. Pahulath Mazarkin. Write that one down. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool mechs. I like how like slender they are. They're not like big mechs. They're like just enough. But something that I think is cool about the show so far, I'm only 3 episodes in, barely anything has happened. But like a lot has happened for 3 episodes. I do like the like, I didn't know it was such a like, oh, how would I put it? Like a psychological like battle. I didn't know that aspect of it. I think that has potential to be cool. Drop what I need. Drop what I need. Yeah. So we were saying go like here first, was it? What was the room? Where's the mini bus? Is he back more? Where was the turn? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was the part that I was like, yo. These things are meticulously designed. Oh, Amber. Oh my. Anything? Nothing? What happens when nothing, though? Yeah, I've been watching that on my lunch when I have time to. With my computer turned away from anybody to possibly see it. I did not watch episode 3 at work. I watched that at home. It feels like that worked out pretty well. And I'll watch some more sometime next week, probably. I'm in no rush. That's crazy. This was on Toonami? Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed that almost immediately and was like... I went, whoa. And I went back, I scrolled back to be like, did I see that right? I was like, whoa. This could be good for me. This show reminds me the art style and the character designs remind me of oh, what is it? Arc Rise Fantasia. Is that's not related at all, is it? I don't remember exactly what they look like. But they have the same, like, lanky character designs where I'm kind of like, this looks stupid. Clamp. That was on you, Toonami. You, Toonami, never quite figured it out, I feel. I mean, it was a serviceable. Is that true? No, New Toonami had some good stuff. When was New Toonami era? They had like Space Dandy and stuff, right? Was that New Toonami? It must have been. Okay, New Toonami was good. Obviously, like, they brought back One Piece, which was fun for a bit. Trying to think what, like, would have debuted on. I can Kill la Kill was on there. I watched that. Famously didn't do much for me. Famously. Yeah, alright, dude. What else did I watch on there? I watched Akame Ga Kill on there. That show's rough. What else? Thundercats. So, yeah, Sword Art Online was definitely on there. I did not watch that. Actually, I think Soul Eater was on there. Was that New Toonami that had that? That was great. That was one of my biggest takeaways. That and Space Dandy, I'd say. I watched Soul Eater on there. That was a lot of fun to watch. Something about the whole, the, like, middle part of Soul Eater where they're, like, trying to get to the Kishin. That was fun to watch, like, late at night, weekly. Yeah, it's old too, but, like, you know, Toonami was gone for a while, so they had some catch-up to play. Headman Wonderland, I did not... They had Full Metal Alchemist? Interesting, I didn't know that. Bebop, I don't think I watched Bebop on Toonami. I just watched that on my own, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what Casshern Sins is, actually. Yeah, it was fun to turn on every now and then. Naruto would be on sometimes, and I'd be like, haha, Naruto, before I had watched Naruto. I was always like, alright, Naruto, wrap it up. It's almost One Piece time. And to be fair, even after I had watched Naruto, I felt that way, because it was usually Shippuden that was on. And I was like, I don't care about this. I'm not this way about most media. But Naruto specifically, I'm like a Naruto purist and a Shippuden denier. I'm not usually that way about most media. But Naruto, I was content to watch what I watched. I've only experienced Shippuden through, like, YouTube clips and, like, reading about it. I've never, like, truly gone through it or cared to go through it. I was gonna watch it with my friends after we'd watched Naruto, but, like, that fell through, and that was probably the only opportunity. I was never gonna go through that on my own. Yeah, I know the first arc is good, and I'm pretty sure the Pain arc is good, and I think the rest is bad. Or, you know, has its problems. I would probably find it bad. But, early Naruto, really good. I was a Naruto hater for the longest time. I hated Naruto. For no real reason. I think I just saw a couple of episodes as a kid on Toonami that I like didn't like, and I was like, I hate you, Naruto. Titanium alloy. But I know most of the plot beats in Shippuden. I don't like the important stuff. To blow this up. Yeah, we're gonna be here all night, aren't we? I guess we don't have to be. It's ultimately up to me. I mean, if it's looking like we're gonna be here all night, I'm putting it to bed. We're not wasting a week on just this. We can move on to other things. Yeah, if the playthrough goes on meaningfully, I'm willing to let it go for 4 more sessions or whatever it is. But if it's gonna be this, I'm not letting that be the deal. Bonk. Why is this door closed? Hey, what's up, idiots? I feel kind of done. Not with like the plot stuff, but like, I think I've had my fill of the gameplay. So we want to go south again. Okay. I've very much turned my brain off. For most of the rest of what's left. I don't think it's a big enough game to warrant this much, like, side quest content. Oh, I was a big manga. Was I a Manga Fox user? Shoot, was I? No, I used some app called Manga Reader, I think. It was pretty scuffed. But that's where I read all of, what did I read on there? I definitely read all of Pokemon Adventures on there. That was a classic. And that's why I called the girl blue and the guy green. Because it wasn't the, like, Viz translation. It was all fans translations, so they have the Japanese names. Manga on apps? Yeah. I read manga on my computer sometimes. I read Fairy Tail on my computer. I remember binging that. I read Dr. Stone on the computer. I mean, that was later than apps, I guess. On my computer. What else? Oh god, not this room again. Unleash! Nice. Toriko. What else? Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope the show is fun. That's exciting. I'm sure there's more. I eventually finished Akame ga Kill through the manga. Wasn't much better. But it was better, I think. But it wasn't much better. This way? I never know. What else? Yeah. I did. Ow! What other What else did I read? I probably read less than I think I have. I don't think I read One Piece through an app. I just like watched it until I was caught up, and then I was just reading whatever scans came out for a bit until I hopped on the app life. I'm sure if I found my old iPod right now, I could pull up whatever app I was using and see what's downloaded on it. Oh, Rurouni Kenshin I went back and read. Large Gear's super rare. Cause that has the whole final arc of that never made it into the anime. So after I finished the show, I went and read the rest. South. One manga. Pokemon Adventures was my big one, I think. Oh, and I finished Soul Eater on that app. I was reading that weekly as it came out on that app. I was keeping up with the week releases of something. That's probably where I read One Piece as it came out. I would think. What else would have been coming out weekly? That's probably where I read... That's probably where I kept up with Dr. Stone for a bit. And probably Fairy Tail. Would those have been at the same time? No. Soul Eater did run pretty long, and it didn't have a good ending. It's true of many series, but Soul Eater's ending really rubbed me in such a way. The final chapter of Soul Eater is about breasts. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. It's just, it left like a lot of unanswered questions. It was just an unsatisfying like wrap up. It was better than the anime, where they win with a friendship punch. One of the worst endings I've seen to anything. It's called the Courage Punch, actually. They use the Courage Punch at the end of the Soul Eater anime. They literally do that. They literally use courage. No Courage Punch in Fire Force. I will say Fire Force, probably not the most impossible thing for me to check out at some point, but not likely. But not impossible, like some things. I do like that author's, or that, you know, I like their art style. No, it's literally called Courage Punch. The final move is called Courage Punch. The main character, Maka, who is wonderful, is is thrown out, is ruined in that moment by just being like, but like she can't do anything, like everybody's defeated, and she gets up and she goes, courage punch, and beats the bad guy that no one could lay a finger on. Death the Kid is not the main character, no. He's like the tertiary character. Maka is cool, and Sis would like her easily. She's voiced by Laura Bailey. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, you know, it'll shift perspectives. Some of the best episodes in that show were the Death the Kid episodes. Not the one I watched. Who's she voiced by in the sub? I don't know. She's one of the first, like... Well, that's not true. She was one of the first Laura Bailey roles that I, like, was like, yo, that's that VA, Laura Bailey. That's that girl who voices Trunks. And Chun-Li. That's how I would have known her. And Keiko, who I would not have, like, immediately thought of, I don't think. Man, oh, dude, when I, like, realized I could, like, just watch anime on the internet, the first thing I did was watch Yu Yu Hakusho again. That was magical. That was, like, fulfilling to me. It's funny to say because I probably wasn't that much older than I would have been when I, like, would have first watched it on Toonami. You know, I was probably still in, like, middle or high school. I would have been in middle school, probably. When I would have been like, man, it's been years. Like, so funny to think about. But, like, I was like, man, that show I used to watch when I was a kid. Yu Yu Hakusho. I should go back and watch it all now. And I did, and it was awesome. And, man, I love that show. Very formative show for me. Oh, two of these guys. Is there always two? Have I just not been paying attention? Oh, there have been two. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other room where there's just the one. A very specific moment in my Yu Yu Hakusho like watch through at that point was so I specifically remember, you know, I watched pretty much every episode up through the Dark Tournament, and then I'm pretty sure, if I remember this right, on the initial Toonami run, I think it either went on break or changed schedule or something right before the Team Toguro fight. Because I never saw that fight, and I know I wouldn't have just, like, missed it. So I think either the schedule changed or they went on break or something. And I was just kind of like, oh, I guess Yu Yu Hakusho's gone. Months later, I turn on my TV at, like, a different time, and they are standing outside, like a hospital or something. They're standing out, like, out in the city with, like, streetwear, and I'm like, what the heck? That's Yu Yu Hakusho. And That's when you ran, when? During the tournament, or, the part where I picked it back up? But, I was like, what the heck? Like, what's happening in the story? What happened with Toguro? Like, what happened with all this? And then they were talking about this Sensui guy. And I was like, what the heck is this? Is he stronger than Toguro? He wasn't the final boss? Which is really funny, because that's pretty much dialogue that happens in the show. When they introduced the concept of the tier list. And Yusuke pretty much says, like, there's guys stronger than Toguro? That is like a life-changing moment for me as well. That was when I, like, that there's like a tier list system built into Yu Yu Hakusho. I blame that for the way I am. Did we go full south yet? Is that where we just were? That was where the boss was, right? We can get out of here. Junk heap depths. Alright, we'll do like, I don't know, we'll do one more run of the junk heap. Where are we at anyway? We're at 18 titanium. Do we need the memory alloy for anything? If so, I'm flushing this. We only need the titanium? We need one. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with that. Okay, then let's do it. One more run of this. That should get us, what do we need, 20? Oh, true. Have we even done the quest? Is that in a different spot? That's shades. We haven't even fought those yet. Oh yeah, but no, I tuned in to Yu Yu Hakusho. They were talking about this Sensui guy. I was like, what the heck is this? Where are we? And they were talking to some guy in a bar or something, and I was like, what the heck is happening in this show? When I got to my, you know, rewatch... Because I didn't continue watching, because I was, like, lost. I didn't want to, like, ruin the show and hop back on. So when I got to that part in my rewatch, I recognized the part when I got there. I was like, oh my god, we're here. It was the scene where, they find the, is it Murata? The Murata? Who's the mind-reading guy? It's when they find him and then Sensui, like, assassinates him. Or I guess Sniper does, but... It was that scene, and I was like, this is it! This is where I turned on Toonami! Felt very fulfilling. This move is raw. This is good for, like, crowd control. Sensui shows up, but, like, you're not supposed to know, like, how he killed him, because you don't know about Sniper yet. That scene is that part's scary. That whole arc is scary. The atmosphere is like unmatched. Dark Tournament will always be my goat, just for being so important. So powerful for shaping my obsession with a tournament arc. Second only to, like, Dragon Ball, I feel. And just being good, obviously. But Chapter Black is also, like, so good. I mean, yeah. I guess, right? That is probably us. I like Maze Castle a lot too, though. That one is the one that gave me the Yu Yu Hakusho did so much. The scene where they're all holding the ceiling up and then they're like, Hiei, go on ahead and like hit the switch or whatever. That gave me like my I was like, yo, for like you guys go on ahead kind of scenes. Alright. Why do I keep coming back to Gideon? He has nothing for me. I just come out to the save point. Alright, let's go back in, and then what do we want to do? Do we just not take the elevator? I mean, we had to fix it, right? So it has to be down there somewhere. It really isn't, but like it's the same. Or I mean, like going forward through that, they all have their like matchups. And that's not really that either. They kind of like wait. They wait in the rooms, but I remembered it being go on ahead. Second. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Matchups might have come out of Maze Castle for me. That might have come out of that. Yu Yu Hakusho so formative. Because DBZ didn't really have matchups. I mean, it kind of did, but usually it was just the Goku show, you know? Or like, once, like the fights, I don't know how to put it. The fights didn't always have like that kind of weight for the side characters. But in Yu Yu Hakusho and Maze Castle, it's literally the 4 guys versus the 4 guys, like one at a time. Like that had matchups, and that to me was so like, yo. I was like, Kuwabara versus the big tiger guy?
So we just need to replace the parts in this elevator, right? Perfect. Now we can head up to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, usually they take turns with the big bad, and then with like the mooks, it's like more like, I don't know, it's more fluid. Like the Ginyu Force, that kind of is just a free for all almost.
First mechanical monsters and now
Yeah, here they are.
shades. Some manner of curse been placed on this mountain.
Exactly.
Hey, there are shades to kill. It's fine with me.
Here comes some more.
They certainly are dedicated to this attack.
These guys take so, yeah. You know, kinda, you can help too. Yeah, that's it too. Like it's the fight in Dragon Ball is never solved. Yeah. So what I'm saying is pretty much every arc in Yu Yu Hakusho was so important. Except for Three Kings. I don't know if I had any takeaway from that one other than it's like fine. It's not great. It is raw. I don't know if it does anything too new. I guess like bringing back like the side homies is fun. Oh no, that one gives you like the class system though. That one's the Power Scalers arc. That's where they really play with the idea of like the S ranks and the A ranks and like power is everything. Like Chapter Black introduces that, and Three Kings is like, here's where it's like, yeah, that part is cool. I like the like beginning of Three Kings where Yusuke's just trying to kind of find himself. It had like a really unique vibe. I need to read it still, to be honest. I know some of the fellows were doing a read through, and I meant to hop on that and I didn't. But I should. I know there are a lot of differences. I think that arc is like worse than the manga, right? Or like less. Like the anime fleshes it out a little, right? Which, like, knowing that is like, yikes. Because the anime arc is in need of fleshing out too. More of an actual ending. That's right, they have more of an epilogue, right? I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Even like the character archetypes were so formative for me. Kuwabara, that guy is so important to the zebra, like, makeup. Back down to normal? Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably good. Because those big guys are a guaranteed drop anyway, right?
Be careful. This is a stronger shade than the ones
Oh, is it?
Careful, my ass. I'll slice this guy apart.
Thank you, kinda.
Yes, I was sorry.
I mean, Gideon himself was like, you're not making it out of here. Hey, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm excited. Haven't been able to make it to a snack stream the past couple weeks, and I've missed some of the best content. I wasn't too bummed to be watching it in the VOD though. They're like super duper, y'all. This will do. And you know what? Perfect use case for this. Oh god. I have been thinking about rereading Pokemon Adventures, actually. I'm getting the itch to do that. I have it all on my shelf. I want to read more of the manga that I own. That's getting a deluxe edition? I did not see that. What? Hardcover? Up through what? Just like the first arc, or? I will be buying that. That series made me re-fall in love with Pokemon in like a different way. Like I was already still in love with Pokemon, but that, like, I don't know. That added a layer to it. I'll have to check that out then.
Those shades are tricky when they work together like that.
A little bit.
I doubt this will be the last time we see such a tactic. We'd best use caution in the future.
The reason I want to reread it is I've read the like Gen 1 through 3 arcs a couple times. But I've only read through the Gen 4 arc once, and I would love to reread that because I remember liking that one. And then around Gen 5 is where I sort of fell off, just because it, like, I think it had a weird release schedule. I think it was in some magazine or something, and it was releasing like out of order or something. Whatever site I was reading it on was uploading it out of order too, so it was very confusing. Like, they'd be in Nimbasa City, and then all of a sudden they'd be back in, like, the first town, and I'd be like, what? I'd be like, what, is this a story told out of order? Like, what is happening? Red and Blue isn't that long. I imagine that would cover all of it. But it's a nice little read. If you like Pokemon, I strongly recommend it. Also, people will tout it as being like an edgy take on Pokemon or whatever, and that's like kind of false. People will always point to like the one page where they like cut an Arbok in half or something, and it's like, yeah, I guess that happens like once. It's not like needlessly edgy, but some people frame it like that. It's like healthily darker. It recognizes that... Oh, I gotta go back to him, that's right. It recognizes that the world of Pokemon is dangerous. That's pretty much it. Oh, she thinks she's turning into a goblin. I still have to hop on Golden Comely.
Second floor shades.
I don't know. I might just have to, like, I don't know. I wish it was on the app. I have to read it on the web, and that's so daunting. I gotta sit on my computer to read that.
Thanks much. Now I can make my weapons even more powerful.
But I keep staring at it.
More robots.
That and Vinland Saga. I gotta get back on that.
Aren't you concerned about the shades? I mean, one of those things killed your brother after all.
No, they didn't. Liar. Liar! Robots killed my brother, not shades. Big, nasty robots. Squashed him like a bug.
I think this guy became a goblin.
Gonna kill the robots. Rip them up. Rip them all up.
I hate this guy so much.
Isn't that right, Jacob? Right?
I fear the lad's mind is gone. He seems capable of nothing but hate for those mindless mechanical automatons.
Thanks for the money.
What can I help you with? Come back soon.
Alright, bro. Chill out. This is the kind of character that if my mom heard him from the other room, she would go, alright, shut up. She used to do that when I would watch cartoons. If a character was being, like, annoying, my mom would get mad. Do you know the episode of Foster's Home where they go to the mall and Blue finds those, like, cactus things? He's, like, making the noises with them. Save and quit, right? In the post-credits scene for that episode, it's like 30 seconds of that. And I remember my mom flipping out. She was like, turn that off.